Welcome to music, everyone. Today, we are going to be continuing our conversation on melody. So, we're going to discover what exactly is a melody. Let's go ahead and listen to the Lunchbox song as we click around the screen and find out what we're going to do today.
What is in my lunchbox? I can't wait to see. I hope Mom puts in my box for me. What is in my lunchbox? I can't wait to see. I hope Mom puts in my box for me.
The purpose of this lesson is to define and experience melody through listening, singing, and playing. The objectives today are to define melody and to recall that melodies have both pitch and rhythm. The key word for today is melody, and we will be learning the definition of melody within this lesson. In our last lesson, we learned to recognize that melodies can move up, down, or stay the same. We can demonstrate melodic direction by singing and moving to a piece of music. Now it's time to define melody. Melody are the pitches that follow one another in a song. So on this screen, you can see that there are black dots, some of them on lines, some of them on spaces. Those dots are the notes that create a melody. And as you can see, they're each following one another in the song. So that is the definition of melody. In the next few screens, we are going to be playing a game called Name That Melody. As you can see, we have the black dots that are outlining what our melody is going to sound like. As you can see, the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dots are all about the same height. The 8th dot moves up, and then the 9th dot moves down. So, by following the melody pitches, we're going to try to guess what the melody is. It's a popular song that you have heard before. Let's listen. All right, so that's our first one. You can go ahead and unmute yourself to call out your guess. What is this melody? Let's listen again. All right, call out your guess. Okay, good job, everyone. The name of this melody is Jingle Bells. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. All right, that's melody 1. Let's go to melody 2. You can see that the dots have changed shape. We have 2 dots down low, 2 dots a little higher, 2 dots a tiny bit higher, and then 1 a tiny bit lower. So let's listen and see if we can guess the melody. All right, let's listen one more time and then go ahead, unmute yourself and call out your answer. What song is it? All right, this song is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Good job. Let's listen to the very last one. All right. Our melody notes start in the middle, they come down, and then they go all the way back up again. So let's listen to what this one sounds like. Ooh, this one's a little challenging. Let's listen again and then call out your answer. What song do you think this is? All right, this song is The Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see? Great job, everyone. Okay, friends, now it is story time. We are going to be reading a story called Quaver Moves to Nashville. Now you can see on your screen here that Mr. Quaver is standing in front of a beautiful background that shows us the scene of Nashville, Tennessee. So let's get ready to hear our story. Once upon a time, there lived an exciting piano player named Quaver. He really loves children. He moved from England to a town in Tennessee called Nashville, or Music City, USA. In Nashville, Quaver writes songs for children and does a lot of other things to help them learn to love music. For example, he really enjoys helping music teachers teach their students all about the marvelous world of music. Maybe someday Quaver can visit us at our school. Would you like that? The end. So just like our story about Quaver living in Nashville, Tennessee, a song is just like a story. There is a beginning, a middle, and an end. So, whenever we sing our songs, we should be listening in for the story so we can hear the beginning, the middle, and the end. Our next activity is called Which Melody Do I Hear? On the screen, you can see two examples of two different melodies. In this first example, you have two green notes, a yellow note, which is lower, and a purple note, which is higher. So we have green, green, yellow, purple. The other melody we see is green, yellow, green, yellow. Green, yellow, green, yellow. So as we can see the colors, we can also see the height. How tall or how short are these notes? Are they up high or are they down low? So now let's listen to this melody, and I want you to pick if it's melody number 1, green, green, yellow, purple. Or if it's melody 2, green, yellow, green, yellow. Let's give it a try.
Can you clap your...
Let's listen one more time.
Can you clap your...
All right, go ahead and unmute yourself and tell me, is it melody 1 or melody 2? All right, friends, it is in fact melody 1. Green, green, yellow, purple. Not melody 2. Great work. Here we have another melody. We have green, green, yellow, yellow, green, green. Or yellow, yellow, green, yellow, yellow. So we have some faster notes that look like notes chopped in half. And then we have normal notes that are full as well. Are we listening to example 1 or melody 2?
Flavors choo-choo train
Is it green, green, yellow, yellow, green, green? Or yellow, yellow, green, yellow, yellow? Listen one more time.
Flavors choo-choo train
Is it melody 1 or 2? Go ahead and unmute yourself and tell me what you think. All right, friends, it is melody 1. Green, green, yellow, yellow, green, green. Not melody 2. Great job. Let's try one more. We have 2 melodies here. The first one is yellow, 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 green, green. And then the second melody is green, green, yellow, purple, green, yellow. Let's listen and see if it's example 1 or example 2.
What is in my lunch box?
Ooh, let's listen one more time, and then you can unmute yourself and tell me your answer.
What is in my lunch box?
Is it example 1 or 2? Go ahead and tell me your answer. All right, friends. In this case, it is melody 2. Green, green, yellow, purple, green, yellow. Great work, everyone. In our next activity, we are going to learn all about different kinds of songs. Beneath each colored box, there is a specific type of song. We are going to click on each box and then listen to that example. So let's take a look at the blue box. The blue box is going to let us listen to a patriotic song. Let's listen. Well, you may have heard that song before at a 4th of July rally, but that is an example of a patriotic song. Let's check out the green box next. Ooh, this is an example of a folk song. Let's listen.
There was a farmer had a dog and Bingo was his name. B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. There was a farmer had a dog and Bingo was his name. I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. There was a farmer had a dog and Bingo was his name. N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. There was a farmer had a dog and Bingo was his name. G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. There was a farmer had a dog and Bingo was his name. And Bingo was his name. There was a farmer had a dog and Bingo was his name. And Bingo was his name.
I love the song Bingo because we get to learn a little bit about spelling as long as we are also learning about music. So that was our folk example. Let's hear what our yellow box has in store for us. Ooh, this is a spiritual type of song. It's also called a hymn. Let's listen to a short part of this one. All right, so that was an example of a spiritual song. Let's move on to our red song. Ooh, this is an example of a pop song. Here we go.
You got the question. I can see it in your eyes. I have the answer. So baby, why are you so shy? If I were you tonight, I wouldn't let this chance go by. It won't be nothing less, baby, no, we'll see you action now. That's not the way hesitate, make you wait, and I'll procrastinate. You'll never have to guess. It's yes, yeah, 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 it's yes. Don't have to worry, I promise I'll be there for you. I'll be there everything. With a friend who loves you too. I can't wait forever. Ask me now before it's never. It won't be maybe yes, maybe no. We'll see, let you know. That's not the way that it's gonna go. No hesitate, make you wait, and not procrastinate. You won't have to guess. It's yes, yeah.
That was a fun pop song to listen to. We have two more. We have a light purple and a dark purple. Let's look at light purple. A love song. Let's listen to just a moment of this one.
I watch the time go slipping by. I'm left alone to wonder why I can't find what I've been living for. Do I make it now or never? Or do I have to wait forever? Does anybody want this heart of mine? Does anybody want a love so fine? Well, it's right here for the taking. Does anybody want a love so true? It's always here and waiting just for you. A little heaven in the making.
And that was our love song. We have our final song, which is a dark purple, and it is another example of a folk song. So let's give a listen to this folk song and see how it's different from the bingo song we heard earlier.
While working on the job each day, who should come along? A stray we all called worthless, looking for a home. I didn't want to take her in, but she seemed half dead. So I brought her home in my old truck. She slept beside my bed. But quickly worthless came alive, surprised as I could be. I was no one special. She healed herself for me. She went with me everywhere, just like my best friend. I really grew attached to her. Our joy had knew no end. Worthless was grateful, worthless was trusting. We were as close as any man and dog could be. Oh, she was devoted, and there when I needed her, worthless was priceless to me. Yes, worthless was priceless to me.
All right, so we got to hear 6 different kinds of songs: patriotic, folk songs, spirituals, pop, and love songs. So as you can see, there are many, many different kinds of songs, but every single song has a wonderful melody. Friends, I've had such a wonderful time learning with you today. In today's lesson, we learned how to define melody. And we also recalled that melodies have both pitch and rhythm. And that's what makes it recognizable to us. I had a wonderful time with you today, and now it's time for any questions or comments.